Democracy. It's something which we often take for granted in this country, but actually people fought and died in recent history for the right to vote for those who run the country. Democracy is under attack around the world. The number of people able to vote in free and fair elections has decreased recently, and in fact it's less than 50% of the world's population now able to do what you'll be able to do on July the 4th. In addition, in this country, anyone can stand as a candidate. You can stand against the Prime Minister in his constituency with a bin on your head if you want. You won't be attacked, you won't be sent to a gulag, everything will be fine. You might even make a few people laugh in the process. There's a couple of things I want to talk about here. Firstly, who to vote for. Now obviously I think you should vote Green. I think it's the way that we can get a better society for everybody, regardless of who they are, and make sure that the future is a better place rather than a worse one. But you may be undecided. I'd encourage you to read the Green Party Manifesto. There's a link in the description. But on top of this, there are sites that can help you make up your mind. They'll ask you a few questions about things that you probably know about, and then you'll be told how much you align with each party on their values. There's one that's linked in the description, and actually filling in this particular quiz is what led me to not only realise that the Green Party was much more aligned with my values than I thought, but also join the party and ultimately led to me standing as an MP. Now another thing that people say to me sometimes, often as they sort of step back as they do so, is saying that they think maybe voting Green is a wasted vote. But I don't think so, and here are my reasons. As you probably know, the Green Party is a small party and it doesn't have the deep pockets that other parties do because it's not funded by rich donors and unions who want something in return for the policy. Policies are decided by normal people like you and me, and the money that the party has is generated by donations from normal people like you and me. As a result, getting the deposit together for this election was a stretch for the local party. It would be great to get the deposit back. To do that, I need to get 5% of the votes. So if you think the Green Party is the party you would like to vote for, then vote Green. It will mean that that deposit money will come back to the local party and be able to do good in the future. Short money is paid to opposition parties depending on their performance in the previous election. If you vote Green, you will be helping fund Green MPs to stand up for what you believe in, regardless of whether or not I'm returned as the MP in Bournemouth West. That's surely got to be a great thing to do. Media coverage is often based on a party's performance in the previous election, so if 10% of everybody in the UK votes Green in this election, in the next election there will be much more media coverage, and as a result, Green issues will be brought up more often. That again has got to be a good thing for the future. The first past the post system which is in use in this country is only used in one other country in Europe, and that's Belarus, which I think it's fair to say is looking a bit dictatory. It's quite possible we could have 10% of the people in this country voting Green and yet only 1% of the MPs. So by voting Green, you're highlighting this and increasing the pressure for electoral change. Finally, I think you should vote for who you believe in. If you believe in the Green Party's policies, then vote for the Green Party. We're constantly being told at the moment that the next government will be a Labour one with a huge majority. If they see that 10% of people voted for the Green Party, they're much more likely to act on climate policy and the kind of things that you believe in as a Green Party voter. This will mean they will move to try and woo you, which can be a good thing if they're doing the right thing as a result of it. So if you believe in a green, better future, then vote Green on July the 4th. It's not a wasted vote.